Oh, we're starting Phoenix Point. And we're going to see if it actually works. That's the most important part. And see how the audio levels are. So I'll post it here. Live. Wish I could get rid of a preview, but oh well. Okay, so it's posted on the social medias. Here we go. Let's get chat up. Everybody was probably expecting something else. The Outer Worlds, perhaps. But instead, we're having a little surprise. Let's hope that it actually works. And the audio is looping. Test. Test. Who's in chat? We're gonna wait to get started here. Checking to see. Is it actually up? Oh, we've got DLC we can activate too. That might be fun. Probably going to want to start with a tutorial too. Where's my chat? Shout out in the chat if you're there. I'm worried that it's not. Actually showing. Or if chat's even enabled. No? We're doing a lot of fun technical stuff right now. Whee! It's enabled. Public. Pop out chat. Someone in Discord help me test chat. Because I want to get some people recruited, but we can't do that if I can't communicate with you. That's so weird. Alright, well, start a new game. Veteran. Let's begin. With the tutorial, maybe. That was a messy intro for me, wasn't it? Hello, Vice Killer. You're in the chat, and you're speaking. Hi, Kite! Okay, so I can actually see chat. That's very important.
My name is Randolph Symes. I am the last leader of the Phoenix Project. If you are hearing this, I am most likely dead. But in happier news, a scarab has been sent to pick you up, and its artificial intelligence will take you to Phoenix Point. Get to it quickly and safely.
You're not late, Andreas. You're right on time. And Kite's here as well, doing a little moderating thing. Okay, so we made some fairly decent time. So this is Phoenix Point. It is a successor to the original XCOM games by the original creator, Julian Gollop. This is not to be confused with the more recent XCOM games that were made by Firaxis, that I have also played on this channel on streams. But this is all definitely in the same vein with the same source of inspiration. So you'll see a lot of familiar things and a lot of new things. I'm glad you're not sick today, Andreas. That's good. So, okay, so it's teaching us how to move things around. And it's teaching us how to move. So we're going to do that. Why is it zoomed out so far? Oh, there we go.
Sprinting.
So we're going to move ahead. An enemy! Enemy icons above your action bar show all spotted enemies. So this is already a familiar UI. Enemies show up down here if they're visible to your squad. And we're going with how to select other soldiers. You can use tab to select as well. Oh, that's a weird combo, Vice. Watching on your phone but listening on Xbox. Interesting.
Enemy in visual range.
Okay, so when an enemy is spotted, you notice that he came to a full stop instead of moving the full distance. That's a new, like, little quality of life thing. That you won't keep sprinting ahead. Alright, so now we'll move on to firing. All things that are on screen here, on the right side, that's the armor value. The big bar is health, and that's the health value. This is the class symbol, and these 4 bars down here are the action points.
Ready to fire.
But now we can actually shoot this guy. And take him out. We're fighting some crabmen. That's what these guys are. So once a soldier's out of APs, he enters standby mode, and the next soldier is selected. If there are no soldiers with APs remaining, your turn ends. You can order a soldier to enter standby mode by using the spacebar, selecting the icon from the action bar, or using the gamepad B. Select standby mode. So he's done his action. He doesn't even have a full action point left, so he's going on standby. This character has 1 action point and a half left. So we got basically nothing because it requires 2 to fire our weapon. So we get shot in the head by the crabman. So we've taken damage to our character's head. And disabled body parts can cause bleeding, but thankfully it's not crippled, it's just damaged.
Repositioning.
So we're going to move her out of the way of the line of fire. And now it's going to show us the free aim shooting. So if we go in with the normal targeting, this is the regular targeting reticle, you'll notice that there's no percentages on screen either. It does have custom characters, Andreas, and I'm thinking of making it like a first come first serve type thing. So if anybody in chat is interested in joining the squad, please say so now, and what their favorite color scheme is. You can choose 2 colors to put on your armor. Then the rest I'll kind of fill out myself. The classes have to be like super balanced in the squad for it to function right. So I'm gonna leave the class selection to myself if I want to actually get through the game. So anyway, the aiming system in this game, there's no percentages because they're all in this reticle here. So if we zoom in, this will look very familiar for those of you who like Fallout. It looks to be very inspired by the VATS system and what Bethesda did with Fallout 3. But is it saying? Okay. The inner circle is a 50% chance, at least from what I recall. And the outer circle is a 100% chance. So all the shots will land in that outer circle, no matter what. So you want to aim for the highest, or the biggest center of mass kind of kind of thing, which is really cool. What makes this system awesome, though, is that there's not going to be any more point-blank misses that XCOM is so notorious for. So Andreas and Kite want to be in the squad. Of course. And I'll actually have multiple squads going at a time, though. This game allows you to do that. Have multiple ships with multiple units in them. So I might try to do that this time. I have a little bit more, after getting a little bit more experience with the review copy that Snapshot was so generous to give me. Your active soldiers are out of points. Okay, so it's asking me if I want to end my turn that way too. Alright, so these crabmen are a little bit different. They have shields. And it's probably going to tell a little bit of something about that. Now the objective is just to kill all enemies. It just wants me to do that. So it kind of makes a fairly obvious path too. Like, this is the most effective placement to go, even though it gives you the option to go anywhere else, because it puts me exactly at 2 action points.
Be right there.
So, Andreas, what's your favorite color scheme? I know Kite's already. It's purple and green, right? Okay, so his back is a little bit armored, so I wasn't able to take him out. But if instead I shoot for the squishy bits, I could bash him too. I kind of want to do that. Because it's the tutorial, it doesn't allow you to die. So we're going to bash him. It's going to be fun. Hap! Do it again! And then go back behind cover. And back behind cover. There we go. I don't know why I use cover, though, because they're melee. So my dude's going to be like, oh, I got pincered. What kind of Pokemon is this? Yeah. It doesn't let you die. XCOM 2 was actually a little more brutal with it. Like, they actually killed off someone in the tutorial just to show you that, you know, it's not guaranteed to have people. But now there's 2 here. Let's see. That shield's got to go.
Ready. Steady.
Okay, so you see, the shield obviously is the most armored part, but we can aim around it. His leg is exposed, so, and it could kill him.
Enemy down. I think.
They're not banned here, Kite. You don't have to delete it. It's just don't swear a lot. That's the rule. Let's see. And then we get into the transport and we move on. I'm hoping that it actually catches up. There is a pretty sizable delay to the stream too, and there's going to be. And this game, unlike XCOM,
I can do this.
at least XCOM 2, has vehicles that you can ride around in.
Dangerous.
So we're gonna get in.
No choice but to...
Shotgun. Andreas wants red and black. You got it, Andreas. And that's the tutorial. I think it does like give you the experience that you got from the tutorial mission too, so it actually does have value in doing the tutorial mission, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
If you are hearing this message, an alert has been triggered and you will need to clear out the enemy forces. There may be others who receive this signal. Help them if you can. It's all up to you now. Good luck, operatives. Symes out.
Yeah, PG-13 rating rules, Andreas. 1 F-bomb per stream. But not for me, because I don't really swear on my thing. Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't have to ask, David. If it's frequent enough to be like, you know, swearing at everything you say, like that's excessive. If it's to add emphasis to something, that's fine, I suppose. But yeah, we like to keep it fairly clean. If there was any question. It's inventory. So it's teaching us now how to go for supply drops. And then clearing out our base. Oh, you go in inventory first. So it shows this. This is what Bave has in his backpack. This is what he has on his ready bar. The fun part is, and we'll get into it a little bit, you can have multiple weapons equipped at a time. Like, straight up weapons, not just utility items. And that's an awesome plus. Okay, so this is showing equipment crates. Okay, so now it's showing us a whole bunch of other cool stuff, like these grenades. Oh, he's telling us to pick up the med kit and the grenade. In that order.
Ready for action.
Why are we rushing ahead? Yeah. It's also possible to come across allied soldiers in battle. Allies surrounded by a blue circle can be rescued and come under your control. And your turn for now. So when you're normally playing, you're not going to be doing that. Running in blind. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're ready to kill off your squad immediately. Because these guys have... Yeah. Oh, I can't even go to the info thing. Oh, I hope they didn't patch that out. There was a patch, like, first thing today. And I made a tips and tricks script, or made a tips and tricks commentary for a future video, but I don't know how many things were fixed when it comes to like making those tips work still. Status effects or bonuses or penalties that affect a unit in a certain amount of time. Okay, so she's bleeding. And that's why we grabbed the med kit. But we're going to...
Let's do this.
I guess move here. Would have done it that way. And throw the grenade that way. And they are dead. And now she needs to heal herself, so we're gonna use that med kit. Or get healed.
Standing by.
Good. And then move to this heavy unit here. Hello, heavy. I have no guarantee of my team's survival, but I'm not really trying to go for like a hardcore or Iron Man kind of playthrough. Like I don't like keeping deaths permanent, so I might save scum quite a bit. But even in normal play, I don't save scum too much unless it's like complete bullcrap that's happening. Because there's some like minor glitches and issues that I was running into as well when I was playing before the final release came out today. This game came out today, by the way. Like, officially. I should probably mention that. We're gonna jump jet.
Good idea.
Heavies come with a standard issue jetpack, which is cool. And it costs 3 to use. Okay. I think that's a new cost too for the 3 AP instead of. Instead of 2. Oh, excuse me. Heavies also work obviously as a meat shield. So, combat reactions. Some abilities such as return fire allow characters to react during the enemy turn.
Moving now.
So this is outside of Overwatch. This just allows them to react and fire back at you, no matter who you're shooting at, if you're in line of sight.
Acquiring target.
So we're gonna shoot at him, but you'll notice that this one has a return fire icon right here. I wish that was more obvious. Actually, like it came up as a indicator up here or up here somewhere.
I need a medic over here.
Okay. And then Overwatch. Teaching our characters how to Overwatch. She's still bleeding profusely. Well, not bleeding, but has an injured torso. So then we're going to set Overwatch to right here.
Covering.
And then a character stats, equipment, body parts, abilities, and status effects can be viewed at any time in the character info panel. So now it allows us to go into the info panel and check what's going on with our character's body. Her torso is completely disabled. And I'm pretty sure that affects max HP. Yeah. Max HP is reduced to 100 instead of 140. So, obviously crippling legs reduces speed, crippling arms disallows using certain weapons and equipment. Crippling the head lowers will. That kind of stuff. End turn!
On the mark.
Huh! I'm sure glad this is a tutorial, because I would do this so differently. Alright. So now it's just telling me to kill all enemies.
Aiming.
And I can fire my heavy gun once. It opens up to be... I don't have to really strategize here very much. So I'm gonna go this way with this gal. With Lise. Take out that crabman.
I'm here. Let's go.
Move forward a little bit.
Engaging.
And see if my cannon can go through 2 of them at once.
Target down.
That is not the case. I was hoping it did. And then run around behind this one and shoot them right in the back.
Pretty sure that was a kill.
And now we're good. That was my stomach. I ate! I already ate! Okay. Where's the rest of the chatters
Phoenix
at?
Project was founded
I
on
wonder.
October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the Disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world, and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning, and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Because it's called Phoenix. Phoenix Point! Alright, we've made it to the geoscape. Shows the world in all locations and sites of interest. Okay, this is where it opens up quite a bit. So we have our base. Stronghold containing all facilities as well as vital resources such as food, materials, and tech. Phoenix Point is in bad shape. You need to repair your vehicle bay before you launch. Okay. So we're going to repair the vehicle bay. Our resources are up top. We start with tech, which is resources for building high-tech items. We have materials, which is kind of an all-encompassing metals and woods and plastics and stuff. And then we have food. Pretty obvious there. So we're going to use 40 materials and 5 tech to repair our vehicle bay. Let me double check and see. Oh, it's not allowing us to build anything else yet. And then we pass time, like so. This works very similarly to XCOM's geoscape system when it comes to traveling and marking locations and stuff like that. So now we just wait. You can see it repairing there on the bottom side here. Hello, Phobos. Welcome to the stream. And David. Did I say hi to you? Hi, welcome. The Manticore is your aircraft for transporting soldiers and exploring the world. The aircraft's crew is shown in the aircraft bar on the bottom of the screen using their soldier class icons. It says send your Manticore to the unexplored site. So we're moving there. Initially, all sites on the geoscape are unexplored, marked with a question mark. You need to at least one soldier on board an aircraft in order to explore. Exploration takes time and you may get ambushed, so be on your guard. And let's see. We have a satellite uplink, which allows for a scan. One area scan. Right. So we're going to start by saving live geo. There we go. explore. And that takes time, of course, too. I'm probably going to stream... I'm thinking like 3 hours, but this is an XCOM-like game. This is Phoenix Point, a strategy game. And when I streamed XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, I would stream upwards of 5 hours per session. So it might end up being something like that, but I'm not sure. We're going to go for the ballpark of 2 to 3 hours. But if it's longer than that, oh well. Because I like engaging with the chat too. And adding them to the team and stuff. So we got a scavenging site mission. It's our first mission outside of the tutorial. Yeah. Yeah, David's kind of on point with how long the streams usually take. But we just started. Heck, man. We just started only 30 minutes ago, and we haven't even gotten through, like, the basic stuff. That's fine. Here we are. We get a little cutscene of the ship flying and landing, and the time of day. Very convenient angle, putting it outside of the combat area. All right, so now we have a full squad, or close to a full squad. We can hire on one extra when we get the chance. A starting full squad is 6. Maximum full squad is 8, I believe. So what I do now is I make a live mission save as well. Very important to save. All the time. So we need to protect these containers here. That's the mission, and then the containers that end up surviving go into our resources. I kind of like how this mission ends up. I'm not seeing a lootable container, though. Oh, there's one. There it is. Okay, so we're going to go over there. In fact, I'm going to start moving that way. Already spotted an enemy. Hello. Alright, so here's where the reticles come into play, because you don't... The range in which you can see enemies is super far. and the range in which they can see you as well. So that's when the reticle really comes into play. You can see that most of this, if you're basing it off a percentage, the inner circle is the 50% hit mark. So there's a lot of gaps in their body to where it's probably closer to like a 15 to 20% chance. So I'm not trying to kill you, Andreas. Anyway, what I want to do here is this crab... Oh, that's right. They have grenade launchers. This crabman is probably going to start walking towards our location. So what I'm going to do is put this character on Overwatch. And then I'm going to jump jet this guy. Oh, let's see. Jump jet this guy over here. This gal, I should say. And then move my sharpshooter type. Oh, it's so weird having so little speed on these characters. Low-level characters are weak. That's the point of rookies, though. They really put you through your paces. Overwatch this one as well. You notice that putting them in Overwatch too, you set a cone instead of just an overall, like all the area they can see covering type thing. And I think it's set that way because of the extensive range of detection that this game has. Much higher detection range in this game. Okay, so they're attacking the container over there too. It just went right outside of it too. I was expecting it to come towards me, but I realized that their priority is the containers still. Yeah, container's dead. Dag nabbit. What's up, Azamor? Welcome to the stream, bud. It sounds like they're saying a bad word, too. I wasn't... I don't know if that's intentional or not from the devs. Okay, so we will move our assault.
On my way.
This way?
Confirming target.
Because he's closer now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I managed to break his head. Okay, so it does still allow you to see all the info. They have interchangeable parts, or procedurally generated parts. I can't tell if it's actually, like, progressive, or if they are actually procedural. But this one has an organic grenade launcher arm in its left hand, the machine gun in the right hand, and a spitter head, which I broke. And I broke its maximum will, too, by breaking its head. So... And also, here's the crazy thing. It's bleeding for 10, and that's 10 per turn. It has 10 HP left. So the next turn it's going to die anyway. So when that happens, you can just skip doing any more damage to it because it's going to die from bleed out. Which is kind of cool. But what I planned on doing here... Oh! There's no sniping post here. I thought there was. Where can I go and snipe from? I didn't plan this out well enough. I'll move my sharpshooter back here.
Hostile!
Hi, Sophia! Yes, this is very strategically heavy. Strat heavy game. Takes a lot to get used to. Takes a lot to actually, like, be able to stream and play at the same time, too. I'm a lot less familiar with this one than I am with XCOM, so I might just have moments to where I'm not talking at all, because I'm trying to focus and figure out what I'm supposed to do without getting my whole team killed. Which might still happen. And then this is what I do. Live. Mid-mission. This is going to be part of my tips and tricks, because I'm doing a tips and tricks on this. But whenever you play a game like this one, and there's nothing wrong with save scumming, I'll put that out there, is to have one save on the map, and then 2 saves in combat, and an interchange between the 2. So if something goes horribly wrong, you always have a fallback plan. I had one issue with a save corruption, which lost all my progress in a mission. If I only had one save file, I wouldn't have been able to play at all after that, which would have sucked. So I'm glad that I have multiple saves, just in case something happens. And that's something that's not a... It's not strange to XCOM 2 for having save corruptions as well, or XCOM in general. So Phoenix Point, I'm not giving them a pass for having a save corruption, but it's maybe it has something to do with how these games are made, because a lot of it's procedural stuff. It's just issues with the save file working right, or enemies there that aren't, because it was a weird situation in the mission that I was in that it corrupted too. Like there were enemies being spawned, but I stunned or paralyzed one, and then one of the spawned enemies disappeared off of the map. It was something weird. Hey, what's up, Potato? How's it going, buddy? I'm guessing you want to be a potato in the squad? Is that what you want? Yep, he bled out. Good night, crabmen. Okay, so this guy here's a Triton. They're more stealth oriented. stealth sneaky types. It's got a lot of the same DNA as XCOM. Like, the only reason Julian Gollop, the creator of the original XCOM games, didn't call this XCOM is because Firaxis already rebooted it. And as far as I know, they still have a good relationship, Firaxis, because they were actually consulting with Julian while they were making XCOM Enemy Unknown. Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, as well as XCOM 2. So if I manage to hit the Triton with my heavy cannon, they just die immediately. But they're in Overwatch. Oh! Wait. Oh, here we go. No! Oh, their Overwatch went that far back. Alright, well.
All I need is a clear shot.
That's good to know. Hello, Triton. So they have, let me bring up their stats, too. So you guys get familiar. Triton is a stealthy type. They have the paralyzing arm. And they also have the pain chameleon ability, which their torso does. So they become invisible after they're dealt damage. Unless you can cripple their torso. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Or just one-shot it with... Oops. Or just one-shot it with my cannon. We're going to try that. Nope. Missed. Of course.
I'm on the move.
Can we use a grenade? I'm gonna use a grenade. Maybe. No. I can't be indecisive at this point. Not this early. But I need to hit... Ah! It was still moving. And there it goes. Okay, so now I gotta find him. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm on the move.
Ah, there it is. Use one of them to scout.
Zooming in.
And the other one to shoot. Once you get ways to raise the perception of your soldiers, it helps a lot. You don't have to be like a square and a half away, or a block and a half away, or a tile and a half away, whichever. Hi, Phobos and Choco Taco. They are wrecking all the containers. He's next to an explosive barrel. They both are. Alright. Well, I wish I was close enough.
Standing by.
They kind of put me on the other side of the map. Because the last thing you want to do is split up your team when you're starting out.
Ready for action.
So, I'm going to send my soldiers this way. Now I can see them. And their beautiful faces, their beautiful alien faces. Move my heavy up this way.
Gotta be quick.
Move my other assault this way. I have 3 assaults. Yeah. And my sniper is Not in a good position to snipe anyone.
Sprint.
Oh, here we go. Right here. Just the other side of the building. And then this guy. Right over
Moving
here.
fast.
So Phoenix Point is an Epic exclusive, and also it's not an Epic exclusive as far as I know. It's Epic and Xbox Game Pass, but I'm not sure when it comes to the Game Pass. And I'm pretty sure it should be available on PS4 because the Game Pass goes on to PC as well, and on PS4 like later, like beginning of next year, something like that. Something like that. Squidgy, squidgy, squidgy. Ow! I'm glad you missed those gas canisters. Those look like propane. That's propane. And propane accessories. I'm pretty sure they're saying F you. I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying. Because that sounds like that's what they're saying. I'm going to use this opportunity to throw a grenade at you.
Yes.
It's too bad I wasn't near them when they were by the barrel. Because that bums me out.
Succeeded.
Alright. We can jump jet. I'm gonna jump jet over here. Yeah, I was looking on the Game Pass thing earlier, and I didn't see the game. I didn't see Phoenix Point listed at all.
Gotta be quick.
But worth checking. Let's see. Counts as partial cover. I'm gonna go over here and go into Overwatch because we have a dude that's stealthy here somewhere. And I would like to kill him. Somehow. Let's see. Not a fan of this tree being in the way. If I had unlimited resources, I'd shoot the tree out of the way. So one of the things in this game is the terrain is fully destructible, or pretty darn close. Ah! You hit me with the paralyzer arm. They're very accurate.
Preparing to fire.
What are you doing standing up there, bud?
Moving.
I'll move a little bit closer. Heyo! Okay, paralysis effect. 3 out of 18. Action points are reduced by the proportion of paralysis value to strength. So they're not really decreased at all at this point. And what I would like to do is get close enough to where I can blow up this dude's cover. Like so. Or not at all. That must be a load-bearing pillar. Or something. Because, man, if that's the last bits of a building that are standing, Yeah, they would have to be. Enemies are being smart with where they're hiding. Not me! That's not how Caedo plays. Oops. Overwatch you guys too. And this way. There we go. I dare you to move. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. There we go. There we go. Oh, my sniper missed. The most accurate class missed. Okay, well the sniper is the most aware out of everybody. Yeah, the sniper's got 40 perception, so like the sniper can hear them.
I'm on the move.
So she moves up here. Boom. And the sniper's also got a pistol. Boom. And boom. Headshot. We did it. Everybody survived. No major injuries. Nobody leveled though. Bummer. Back out. That's a technician, by the way. That's part of the new Jericho units. Haven't gotten to use one yet. Alright, so we got our resources a little bit. We got these things because we activated the crate that was there. And we got 300 materials and 200 food. Okay, mission, rewards, and fatigue. Once completing a mission, all gathered items and resources are added to your overall supplies. Soldiers get fatigued during battle, losing 1 stamina point per turn. Max 10 per battle. When stamina falls below 20%, a soldier will suffer an action point penalty in the next battle. So it's important to make sure your soldiers have above 20% stamina. Soldiers will recover stamina and health while resting at base, as long as the base has a functioning living quarters and medical bay. These are very important things to build at your base. Return to your base so your soldiers can recover. So that's the next thing it's just telling me to do. The personnel roster shows all your soldiers and ground vehicles wherever they are located. You can transfer soldiers by selecting the location button on the right side of each soldier's list entry. You can customize your soldier's appearance. And voice by selecting a customization icon to the right of the soldier's name. Select the personnel button. Equipment. You can equip your soldiers with new weapons, armor, and other items. Blah, 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 blah. Armor and stuff. And training. This is the level up system. Soldiers can increase strength, willpower, and speed, as well as acquire new abilities by spending skill points. If a soldier has used all personal SPs, they can use the Phoenix SPs, which are common for everyone. So these are the 3 attributes your soldiers have. This is the soldier skill points, the Phoenix skill points. This is the point pool that everybody can use. And this is their kind of perk system. This is the perks that the class comes with. I think these can vary also, but these are the bonus perks that they get as well, which can be different for everybody. So, like, I haven't seen this one before, the quarterback one. 50% bonus grenade range at +2 and +2 speed. That's kind of cool. But it also opens up to, like, what... Because they have secondary classes, too. So you can make a sniper assault, or a heavy assault, or a heavy sniper. And then start mixing and matching with the other factions classes, too. Which makes it really, really extra customizable. So... we had... Hello, cup of tea. Welcome. We had Andreas. Andreas is going to be joining the team. Red and black. So we're going to go red And black. With a... I do like this armor pattern quite a bit. Then we'll have the helmet on still. So there's Andreas. Assault unit. Let's see who else we got. Well, obviously, Kite Moonwall is going to be our sniper. Kite gets that spot. Green and purple. Is there? No. Green and purple. What? All these textures are really cool. Polka dotted. Okay. I almost want to go flannel. I'm gonna go this one. And then of course you'll be male body type. There we go. All set. I assume that's what you wanted, Kite. What else we got? Who else wanted to join the squad? Tell me why you want to die for for Phoenix Point in the chat, you guys. Those of you who want to join the squad and potentially get killed. So far we've got Kite and Andreas. And I'm going to be adding more people to the roster as we go. Now we move on to research. Research projects are critical for improving your capabilities and winning the game. To speed up research, build more research labs. Research atmospheric analysis. We have managed to connect to some of the remaining weather satellites. We can use these assets to the extent to access the extent of the new mist outbreak. Global mist monitoring system available. So we're going to do that. Okay, so I started it. Past time. So people are resting and I'm researching at the same time.
Research complete.
There we go. So atmospheric analysis is complete. Reprogramming of our satellite systems has revealed the extent of the new mist outbreak. The origin sites are in coastal sea regions, as in the previous two incursions, but the activity level seems higher, posing a serious threat to remaining life on Earth. Havens caught within the mist will be at risk of attack, so we should explore mist-covered regions thoroughly and defend any havens trapped within them. Our geoscape monitoring systems have been updated with current mist coverage. The mist. The mist represents the progression of the Pandora virus as it spreads throughout the globe. The Pandoran mutations will attempt to build colonies on areas of land covered by the mist, which will then attack nearby havens. To meet this threat, you will need to produce equipment. Select the manufacturing button. Okay. Weapons, vehicles, you know how manufacturing works. I have 7 medkits. I don't need to make more. Satellite uplinks allow area scans to be initiated. Okay. So what we're going to do next is move here and perform an area scan. It requires resources to do so, but that also shows us nearby locations of interest. And it goes kind of slow too as the time passes. Congratulations for completing the tutorial. We did it, guys. Almost an hour in, we finished the tutorial. Congratulations. Live Geo. Alright, we're set. Cup of Tea wants to be in here. You're willing to cease for the NCR. Give me color palettes too. Phobos wants to join. Give me the colors that you guys want for your characters too. 2 colors. and Azamor. And David wants to be part 2. Okay. So now we have research that we can go into. The enemies that we killed, which was the Arthron or the Crabman, and the Triton. We can also learn about the Phoenix archives. Let's see, encrypted files. According to the file names, these are the Phoenix archives, or what remains of them. Haven recruitment protocols. The leader of a reconnaissance team has proposed that we attempt to recruit capable people from Havens. Okay, so this is probably the most important to do first, and it takes the least amount of time, 13 hours. Then the archives, then the 2 autopsies. You get all that? Personnel. Okay, let's name the rest of this team. These guys have the same names when you start the game, I noticed. Oh, you don't want to join David? Okay. You don't have to. Black and gray for Phobos. Phobos is going to be a heavy. That's really easy and straightforward. 1 in 10. It's black and gray. We'll get that little angular texture there. And then Lacey Claire. Gonna add cup of tea. Cup of tea. Can I call you Gray for short? It's Gray, Earl Grey. Or call the character Earl. That'd be great. Colors, cup of tea. Didn't hear anything on that yet. Okay. And then Azamor. And that's all we have for space so far. Don't worry, we'll be hiring more people. And some of the cooler classes, too. Azamor wants black and green. Good choice. Excellent choice. And then we'll do flannel. No, we're not doing flannel. I think it's funny that that's an option, but okay. We're all set. So this indicator here, I like how it shows here too. This item indicator means that they don't have a full set of ready items, which is right here. But all I need to have right now on each character, it gives me enough grenades too. All we need to have on each character is medkits for everyone, basically. So, medkits for days. And, oh! We gotta have our spare ammo, too. Gotta do that. And you can double-click to quick add it. More sniper rounds for the sniper. I don't want to give the sniper any extra. Oh, his encumbrance is over. Oh my goodness. Everybody's so weak. This is so bad. Alright. We're all set there. So while that scan is going, we're going to look at this spot here. Actually, first, start building more stuff in our base. First and foremost, we need another medical bay. So we have this medical bay, but recovering HP takes a long freaking time. Even though it takes a lot of tech to make, we gotta do it. This is a waste of tech, food production, because you end up with a crap ton of food that you don't need. I had like 10,000 food by the end of my other campaign, and it was such a waste to have food production. So instead... Whoops. Whoops. That was an accident too. Okay. Do we have... We have an access lift, so we're good there. We're done building for now. So let's move here and explore. I will leave a turn for everybody. So, if you end up dying in the game, if it's something I feel like needs to be save scummed, I'll do that. But if it's like a legit I screwed up in the strategy layer, and got you killed, it's just gonna be permanent. Because I want to give other people a chance too if I decide to refill that spot. Cup of tea wants black and white. Okay. Does black and gray work? Because I don't know if white is an option. No, white is an option. Okay, cool. 6 and 10. Black and white. I like having the helmets on. Well, that one's kind of cool. That looks pretty cool with black and white. I'll stick to that. Okay, Azamor is damaged. Azamor needs the heals. So I'm going to explore this spot because we just discovered it with our scan. Ah, the fire within, Nuzi. At the Disciples of Anu Haven of Nuzi, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals had placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nurgle, the Disciples' greatest military hero, but Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression with this faction. So let's do it. Let's give them a first impression they won't forget. Kill all enemies. I feel like it should be like Starship Troopers. You're in until you die, or I find someone better. That's a good point, David. Yeah, it's only going to be a little bit of a wait if you're not a fan of the Epic Store. It sounds like Phobos. Because they said like sometime in December is when it's on Xbox Game Pass. I remember that specifically. So sometime this month, it's available through the Windows Store. If you go Xbox Game Pass, you can get just a ton of games on PC for pennies per month. Which is actually what I recommend if you have shorter bursts of playing games. Because you have such a library available to you. That's like one of the subscription services I can totally get behind. Is how Xbox is doing it, or the Game Pass is doing it. So we're taking out some worms here, guys. I wonder where these worms be. I'm gonna move my sniper over here. And over here. Can't go up here yet.
On my way.
Move my heavy over here. Oh, I spotted some dudes. Oh, dude. Oh, these worms are in a formation. I could kill them. I could kill all of them with a grenade.
Here goes.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, dang it.
Comms online.
I'm gonna try for it, dude.
Be right there.
Now that I can see them. Come on, come on. Oh! Oh! There it is. Got it! Only two of them. Oh well. Nice shot, cup of tea! Alright, this is where it gets fun, because after naming soldiers, you can call them out by name. Azamor taking the shot. Hit it for 30 damage, it's not dead yet though. Got Phobos with the heavy gun. I'm not gonna waste a grenade on just one of them. But I am gonna move ahead a little bit more. This is actually the worst the worst place for heavy. Because a gun that large does not need to be used against these small worms.
Enemy spotted.
The biggest threat is them getting close to you and self-destructing. And because they have such limited action points to begin with, you definitely see them before they're a threat. Hey, what's up, Jinx? It's been a while. I knew you'd come out of the woodwork if I was playing a turn-based strategy game where you can name soldiers. Would you like to reprise your role as a sniper? Nicholas, you were thinking of joining as a commando? As a more wanted flannel. I need to write some of this stuff down. Oh, crap, where's my notepad? Ah, it's on my bed, hold on. Actually doing some note-taking now? What is this? Azamor. It's so I don't forget. Having to pay attention to multiple things is a lot more challenging than it appears. Chat, the game, things I'm supposed to remember about the game.
Preparing to fire.
So this is my sniper. Snipers can fire their pistol 4 times. Or their rifle once and their pistol once. I don't feel like wasting my Firebird sniper rifle on it, though. Even though I'm super not accurate with this. Can I Overwatch with... I can totally Overwatch with one. Hold on. Let's do this.
Holding position.
There we go.
Aiming.
That worm's dead. Nice, Phobos. Alright. Azamor?
Ready to fire.
Oh, you're an assault. Guess what you can do? Oh, there's 2 worms here, though. No, bashing just takes 1 action point. Bash. Dead. Bash again. Dead. That's something you can't do in XCOM, is bash things. It would be so helpful if you could. Are you listening, Firaxis? Add weapon bashing, please. I know they kind of went for a more uncomplicated approach, though.
All I need is a clear shot.
At least it seemed that way. And those worms are a little further away. I'm gonna go for the high ground with you, cup of tea, and then do a little Overwatchy thing here.
Fighting Overwatch.
And same thing here.
Holding position.
If they manage to get closer. Haha! Yeah, so these are fireworms. So they create an incendiary. Has Kite become a creeper? Oh, it's because she's... she does look like a creeper. I didn't realize that. Oh, I didn't make that connection because I don't play Minecraft, really. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a creeper vibe for Minecrafty stuff. So that worm self-destructed, but because everything is physics-based in this game, which is really cool, it self-destructed right behind this wall. So this is the only area that it covered, keeping Kite completely unscathed, because the worms are dumb. They're not smart beings, these worms. Oh, that used a lot of AP to climb those ladders. I'm gonna use Kite as a lookout, so I know where the other ones are. In fact, I could probably use Phobos as the other lookout. We're jetpacking now. I'm gonna make that Kite's nickname. Creeper. Kite's creeping. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're gonna make stories for our characters as we go. Start sharing your guys' backstories for your characters, how you joined Phoenix Point after the world ended. twice. Because that's important. That's important for our mythos.
Covering.
We're doing some overwatching again. Come here, Wormy.
Hostile neutralized.
They have kind of a one-note strategy thing going on here. That one didn't even get close enough, dude. Well, guess what? Oh, Kite's gonna miss. That's Kite's gonna creep and then miss.
Engage.
Yeah.
Missed.
Missed. That's it. I think these are the last two. Pretty sure. So we're gonna pop around here. Pop that bubble. I'm glad they don't explode when you shoot them. Like, they have to set off the chemical reaction. I was so scared of them at first, when I first did this mission. Because I was like, oh no.
Right there.
They'll self-destruct whenever they feel like it. Including when they get shot.
Holding
But that's not the case, thankfully. Come on, Wormy. Oops. You tripped. Ooh, look at them levels. Nice. Cup of tea, Azamor, and Phobos. You're level 2. I don't know the story. What's the cliff notes? Basically, the Pandoran virus, which mistakenly got discovered during, like, the polar ice caps melting, started infecting all manner of sea life, and then ended up starting to infect and kind of influence humanity, where some humans were just drawn to the ocean and then emerge as these weird alien creatures. So it all comes from the sea, kind of thing. So imagine like XCOM Terror from the Deep, kind of a similar thing, but we're not actually going underwater. They're coming up to us. I had the hardest time getting into Terror from the Deep too. That's XCOM 2? XCOM 2 in the classic games.
Normally, when we encounter a potential ally, we first send the Apostle to the Onceborn to check them out. But I'm going to break protocol to say thanks. Now listen, I'll be honest with you. The Exalted is the only one who has any real answers. Tobias West may be clever and Synedrian may sound great, but only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this mess. Give us lives worth living.
We'd like to know more. These guys are the disciples of Anu. We're gonna learn more anyway.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to deal with the hierarchy. Work your way up from the Apostle to the Onceborn, to the Keeper of the Threshold, all the way up to the Synod of Yearning and the Exalted herself. That's hard work. You'll have to earn the knowledge you gain. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
Oh. Thanks, dude. Okay, we're not learning anything about them yet. So this is known as a haven. This is a faction base. And we can attack it if we feel like it. But we're not going to do that. Because I don't know who we want to be friends with yet. Azamor wants flannel. I wrote that down for myself. So we're gonna do the flannel thing. Boom, flannel. Done. And we had some level ups too, so we're gonna do that. Hey, what's up, Jade? Welcome to the stream. It's very, yeah, it's got a very Cthulhu or H.P. Lovecraft kind of vibe. It's a lot darker than XCOM, or than the newer XCOM games. Phobos. So anyway, we have 50 soldier SPs, skill points, that we can use to unlock perks, if we felt like it. he needs to be somebody who can actually do bash attacks, and I don't think heavies can. So instead, I'm going to mainly focus on strength and speed, and a little bit of willpower to start with. Because speed is very important. And then we had Cup of Tea, who got a promotion. Cup of Tea has dash. Dash is very helpful. Cautious. 20% bonus accuracy and minus 10% damage dealt. That's kind of cool. I like that. What is this one? All attacks that damage a target also inflict 1 viral damage per bullet? What? Oh my goodness. If I cross-class you, Cup of Tea, you're going to have to... Sniperist. Gain sniper off precision. These are like traits? It's got a plus and minus. Sniperist. It's funny. Okay. Nicholas. Red Scorpion. Of course you want Red Scorpion, because Command and Conquer. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, so Kite's gonna be nicknamed Creeper. Perfect. And Phobos wants all black? There we go. And, okay, so we got Azamor's level up as well that we gotta do. So this is gonna be... He's another assault unit. Oh, 20% accuracy. He could be an assault sniper too. Unlocking dash, raising speed, and willpower. 1 more willpower. Good. Good start. Okay. So now our research, we have fireworms available, and the Disciples of Anu. So we can start recruiting after we get this, but the Disciples of Anu we have to learn about immediately. Because they are one of the factions. Factions are important to know about. Move here. We haven't taken too much damage. It's Azamor that only got damaged a little bit, and that was 2 missions ago. Now that I know that we don't... the white bars are the stamina bars, and only if it's under 20% is when it starts affecting us negatively. So we can be out here for a while as long as we don't take damage.
Research complete.
Dash was broke in the backer builds. You were playing the backer build, David? Is it spammable anymore? I don't remember. I can't tell, or don't remember. It's still kind of broken, I think. Like you can just do it over and over and over. At least it seems like it. So recruitment protocols. We have created a set of biometric and psych eval tests in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and barter any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. It will probably be cheaper and easier for us to get recruits from havens with higher populations. Okay. Recruiting is vital in order to achieve victory. In order to recruit, send your aircraft to a haven with a recruit soldier icon next to it. So we know how this works. So if I go here, doesn't say I can recruit anybody there. Haven trade protocols. Nice. I'm gonna need that sooner rather than later too. So we can trade resources to the havens because I already have a bunch of food. So much food. Oh, another haven. Nice. They have pretty low military strength. I hope they survive. This is a good start. We're not detecting any enemies. I should move back to base if I'm not detecting anything, so we can rest up.
Research complete.
Aha! The Disciples of Anu are a syncretic religion formed out of several previous cults: the Children of the Black Tide, the Holy Disciples of the Xenoglossic Doctrine, and the Order of Anu. By a messianic figure known only as the Exalted. She forged the disparate elements of the cults into a unified belief system built around her visions of Anu, the death god. So they're cult. But they have cool tech. Like, all the factions have cool tech. And this is one of the people you kind of first have the opportunity to ally with. It's been this way for me both times, so I don't know, maybe that's randomized. Cutscene.
The Disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The Disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
No, Andreas, you're fine. I think it is possible to get all the factions to play nice, but I think in the end, you'll most likely be forced to side with one and kill the rest. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is designed that way, David. By the end of my other campaign, I was able to make nice with both the Disciples of Anu and Synedrian, but the New Jericho hates everything. They hate everyone who's like not aligned with their shoot first, ask questions later type thing. And we'll get to know them pretty shortly too, at least during the stream today. Now we're getting some areas discovered. Very nice. My medical bay's got 1 day, 22 hours. Making some progress. Another haven. And elite residences. Oh, nice. Look at how much food we have already. Look at all this. Why do we need so much food? You can't construct bases. You have to discover ruined ones and repair them. Can I manufacture a new ship? No, it's very expensive. Can't make a scarab. I need research. Or tech. Down here. Explore. Another. This is all disciple territory. I do like that I started in Africa this time. I didn't realize this. I started in Africa this time. The first time I played, I started, I think over here in South America, and there is like no way to get to any other continent except going through other ones. Whereas in Africa, you can kind of just go whip and whip this way. Like, there's a lot more options and directions you can go. I'm actually really excited to play starting from Africa instead of South America. Purge the Xeno-worshipping scum. But the Berserker class is awesome!
Research complete.
We'll see. Haven trade protocols. We've established a series of diplomatic protocols for trading with havens. While many settlements may have needs that we could meet, the sad truth is, in today's atmosphere of fear and paranoia, we will have to establish good relations with the Haven's leadership to show that we're not potential swindlers or raiders before they consider engaging in trade with us. Okay. These guys are willing to trade. I wonder if I can trade for materials. What? Wait. Why are both going down? Did it give me more trading tech for... Okay, forget what I was just doing. I'm very confused. Let's get tech over here. Food for tech. That's what I need. Thank you very much. So we have 2 more spots over here. I'm tempted to make another satellite uplink at this base too. Just enough tech for another one. Doing it. You're gonna see me save very often. Okay, get the class, then purge Xeno scum. Like, they all have their benefits. For sure. Yes, we can get mutations, Andreas, if we start making friends with these guys. That's part of the fun with the disciples, is you can get mutations. It replaces the ability to have armor on those parts of the body, but you get, like, superpowers, obviously, because you turn into mutants.
Scan complete.
Okay. That scan's done. Oh! Enter Synedrian stage left. This is one of the other factions. At the Synedrian haven of Beloborodov, the situation is tense. Someone figured out... Oh, it's quotes. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the Haven's citizens tells our operatives they pretended to join us, then made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction. They sigh. I said they made off, but the truth is that they didn't get very far. In fact, they're stuck in the Haven. But as you can imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretended to be our friends. They lived in the Belobordov for months, all just to make a profit. I suppose old habits die hard. We could assist the Synedrian with this problem. Stop the group of thieves who have stolen critical research. Let's do this. Azamor, you're missing 5 health, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna do great. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock it out. Everybody's got their ammo and their grenades. Let's go. Which class is most like a commando? Good question. Andreas wants to be a mutant. I'm getting so much food, bro. I'm going to be using that as my trading resource until we have enough soldiers to, like, need to have food supply. Oh, this is a dusk. A dusk fight. All right. So we need to stop these thieves. My frame rate is not great here. Oh, it's because I'm loading. I loaded all the layers. It's easy. It's nicer when it's, you know. Is there containers in here? Part of it too is if there's containers in here, I want to loot them because Synedrian has some really cool tech. And if I can reverse engineer said tech, whoops, not going to use that save. If I can reverse engineer said tech and use it myself fairly early in the game, I will do it. So we're going to start with this building over here. The only objective here is to kill all enemies. So I think we can pull this off no problem. I can shoot their weapons and break them, which is what I like to do. If I die in the game, I shall die in real life. My life rests upon... No. No. Probably the assault is most like the commando, Nicholas. If I were to guess.
Moving out.
I'm gonna have the sniper behind some cover, probably. Get some Overwatch going on. These seem to be pretty preset missions. My sniper is super aware of them. Wait, where's the... Oh. I was gonna say, where's the ladder? Still nobody. Alright.
Enemy spotted.
Found you. Melanie Charles. Building a Praetorian outfits. That's a sniper. But they only have a pistol. Stealing Synedrian firearms. Move target to position within the half. Okay, yeah, this is still broken. Still broken. Here we go, Azamor. Shoot twice.
What's our plan?
And then I can also dash you out of the way too, because it costs will, not action points.
Pushing on.
Very cheap. Cup of tea, you're gonna do the same thing. So, yeah, right here. Yep. 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 It's got like a... What the heck kind of helmet is that? It's like a football helmet. Almost. They're super injured, so I'm just gonna overwatch it. Because there's more dudes that are gonna come in. You might get shot, cup of tea, just so you know. Yeah, there are LMG type weapons. New Jericho has heavy machine guns. Or what you would consider a light machine gun.
I'm going.
Let's cower back here. And then the sniper is never in a good position, it seems like. I'm keeping Kite too far out of harm's way. So I'm going to move Kite this direction. Oh, I see you. Ah! Go right for the sniper, do ya? Wait. He didn't even... What? I thought he was gonna run. Oh, he's gonna four-shot me. Look at him. You guys are ruining this house. What are you doing? So this is... Okay. This is where it gets really fun. There's somebody right behind the wall here. And I can blind fire. Since I can hear them. This way. And try to hit them. Which makes the physics-based stuff really, really fun. I made it. I got him! I broke the window and I got him. Isn't that cool? Saw you! Your head's disabled. And then I've only got 4. Okay. This Azamor needs to recover will points. He's only got 2 will points left. Recover takes all action points to do. So that cancels out your turn. But you'll come back refreshed and ready to take on the day. They got 18 health. The bleed's not going to kill them in 1 turn. This one's not bleeding at all, surprisingly. So we're going to probably instead do another aim shot, but this time I see you through the window. You're dead. Oh wait. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh boy. This opened up some fun. This might be a bad situation now. I wasn't expecting there to be 2 guys. Playing choo-choo train over here.
Let's go.
This sharpshooter is gonna get a cannon. No problem. And can Kite shoot that far? I can only see our dudes. I'm wondering if we can pull this off.
Right there.
If we can pull this off, it's gonna be awesome. Kite's gonna try to shoot through this window at that guy back there. If it's a hit, he's probably gonna die. Let's do it. Nope. Nope. Bullet disintegrated on impact with the window. That's no good. Well, somebody's gonna take some collateral. Oh, they're moving. And missing. Badly. And ending their turn, okay. Ah, no. Okay. I think they're just super demoralized at this point.
I'm ready.
They intentionally moved out of the way too. I see what their game is.
I'm ready.
Well, since we're already doing a good job at destroying this house, why don't we keep going? There we go. Now Kite's got a clear shot. We're gonna snipe all the way through this house. Hopefully not hit our teammate.
Kill
He's dead.
confirmed.
Nice job, Kite. And then we're gonna rush this guy. Because that's what assaults do. Andreas. Final blow. And also remodeled the kitchen. GG! Yeah. No, I take full advantage of that, David. Causing the enemies to panic, if I can. Because once you get into a groove of killing them, killing a whole bunch of them at once, they're just like, oh no! And then, and also having their heads crippled, like severely cripples their willpower. You mean like bullet chase cam, Nicholas? Because bullet time wouldn't work. It's a turn-based game.
My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble. And I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we are more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities, and then something like this happens.
Yup.
I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Phoenix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common, and here's your payment. We believe in people being rewarded for their labor.
Thank you, I'll take your payment.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
I hope we can work together again.
200 tech. Nice, so we got the Synedrian. Now we have yet to meet New Jericho. And that's gonna be fun. Live Geo. That's our save. And we'll go to personnel because we had some level ups. Kite leveled up for that skill shot. That bonus grenade range and 2 speed is great. We're gonna go and increase general speed. Oh my goodness. And willpower to start with. Because what we really want is quick aim. I don't worry about extreme focus too much at all because I'm much more active with my snipers than just putting them in Overwatch. Even though that's probably a better idea sometimes. Putting them in Overwatch, that is. And cup of tea. You got 40 skill points. Cautious is really cool. I don't know what I would cross-class you to, because you could definitely be a sniper. Cross-class with a sniper. But I'm not sure yet. Let's see. More willpower is good. And then we have Andreas. Another dasher. Oh. Okay. So a lot of the perks got reworked to have upsides and downsides. I see. Andreas, you can use heavy weapons. Or rifles. Or sniper. Oh my goodness. You're gonna be like a weapons master, I think. We're all over the place. I'm not gonna buy that one yet. I'm gonna still focus on stats. Speed is very important to me. And willpower. If you can carry the basics, you're set. So we're good there. I'm gonna start an area scan up here. Move back to base. Check our research. We have Synedrian. Move that up to the top. And then we're gonna pass time. Get our squad back up to par. Medical bay's got 19 hours, so it should be much faster with the HP regen because it's super slow with just one medical bay.
Research complete.
There we go. After recovering the base and analyzing the data banks that have been left functional, it's clear that Phoenix Point is now the only operating Phoenix base. Good to know. There may be other bases out there, but we need to find them and bring them back online. There's no sign of Randolph Symes III, but he has left something potentially useful for us.
Randolph Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere, In the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him and what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
Okay, so the previous director, Randolph Symes III. We need to find out what happened to him so we can learn basically how to, I don't know, how to survive and not get exterminated. Okay, so we go to his private retreat. We should send our operatives to investigate. And that's up here. Not too far. Couple of scans and we'll be able to reach that spot. Actually, we can actually reach it right now. Why don't we go there? Why don't we keep our progress going quick? Oniric Delirium Index, aka the death counter. Or the doom counter. We could develop an Oniric Delirium Index concept proposed by Randolph Symes III into a system for tracking the unusual mental phenomena caused by the Pandoran presence. Okay. I think we're set there. Keep learning about Synedrian. Keep resting. Alright, we're good. Save. Let's go. Let's go to Symes' place. Can't hire any soldiers yet. I really want to. What I really want to do is make other ship. Actually, no. I'm gonna explore a little bit first. Because we actually need resources. Like, bad. The Manticore 1 has set down outside an abandoned sewage treatment facility. Our operatives report that the smell is so disgusting we might have to invent a new scale. Oh, let's search this disgusting sewer. Oh no. Scavenging up resources from a site like this is pretty awful work, but we need whatever we can to get. Our operatives have recovered all the resources they could find. They were attacked by a mutated fluke worm, but in the end, the fumes were more dangerous than the mutant. Okay, so we got some more materials, but we took some damage too. That's alright. We're gonna keep going. Synedrian! We learned some tech, or got some tech. They're an amalgamation of several political movements with the roots of social ecology, anarcho-syndicalism, and similar belief systems, built on a strong opposition to hierarchies. Synedrian is egalitarian and radically democratic, with decisions being made via public assembly. Despite this, certain more prominent individuals do exist, and two streams of thought have begun to crystallize. The polyphonic tendency, who believe that the origin of humanity's dysfunctional relationship with the environment lies in hierarchies of dominance, and terraformers, who believe in putting humans first and are less opposed to the idea of leadership. The current official goal of Synedrian is finding a way of coexisting with the new ecosystem, but that goal is being challenged from within.
Synedrian was built on a dream, a world without hierarchies, without leaders, where human beings could embrace the potential of technology without its destructive side effects. The radicals of the old world had been proven right. The status quo could not sustain itself. But what now? What was the next step? Some argued for coexistence with the Pandoran ecosystem, hoping for a peaceful solution. Others advocated putting humanity before nature and claiming the planet for themselves. Trusting in the safety of their havens, the people of Synedrian argued about the best way forward. But the Pandora virus had little interest in their arguments, and its power was still growing.
Hi, Road 13. And say hi to you. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be getting into it. Oh, I hope I didn't cancel it out. No? Okay. I'm worried I hit the wrong hotkey. Live Geo. Let's see what these things have to offer. Okay, we found a scavenging site. That's eliminate all enemies to claim the resource crates. I'm going to skip this one for now because it'll stay there and keep exploring. Because we can get ambushed as well, and I'm actually anticipating that more so. Okay, we found another Disciples outpost. This one we can trade food. Oh, we can trade food for tech. Or we can trade materials for tech. I'm gonna trade some food for tech. Probably all of it. All the tech they have. Keep a nice balance. maybe I might have to make a food resource. Explore satellite uplink, still got 2 days. Alright. Oniric Delirium Index, aka ODI/Doom Counter algorithm has been developed. This will allow us to keep track of the strength of the unknown mental phenomena caused by the Pandoran presence, which appear to be increasing in severity as they expand their grip on our world. As the ODI increases, more humans will experience nightmares, hallucinations, detachments from reality, and eventually brain seizures and death. So, it gets dark real fast. We have estimated the tipping point for the ODI beyond which the human race cannot be saved. So now we have it right here. The ODI meter displays the current intensity of the Oniric Delirium. At 100%, humanity can't be saved. One of the last things Dr. Randolph Symes III worked on before leaving the Phoenix Point was the ODI, an attempt to quantify the unexplained mental influence of the Pandorans. He feared the frequent reports of strange nightmares and hallucinations might be attributed to something more than psychological trauma, perhaps some form of telepathic attack. Under different circumstances, the idea might have seemed fanciful, but even the Phoenix Project operatives have reported similar phenomena. We should complete his research. Uh-oh, we're dealing with psychic attacks. That's very XCOM. Ah, here we go. The Dreamers Awaken, Fort Purity, is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there is an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night. A local doctor tells operatives, I could not detect any physiological changes, and there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will be undoubtedly grateful to us. Team's currently injured. So, let's see. But they haven't taken too much. Yeah, it's not too much damage. We'll be okay. We'll make it. Needed. Well, yesterday was Cyber Monday, right? There might be some Cyber Monday stuff going on still. If you guys are looking to upgrade your hardware, now is like the perfect time when things are discounted exceptionally. Thanks, Hotbox Matt. I appreciate it. I don't know, Potato. Let's reclaim New York and see what happens. What are you doing in there? And why can I see you? Isabella Michael. Michelle. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Do we have a ladder access? No. It's on the inside. That's a kill box. This is a strategic position they're in. Just the whole thing. The whole thing is a strategic position. Alright. Well. You only live once. Or twice if you saves come. Let's YOLO it, team. It's Wednesday for me. I'll wait for Boxing Day. Okay, gotcha, Jinx. Because they... Alright. Boxing Day has some sale stuff going on too, right? Gotcha. Newer York? That's hard to say, David. I don't know if I'm down with that. I have an easy slur with my words, though, so...
Acquiring target.
Do these windows not wind? Is that what it is? Yeah. I can just see straight through these windows. Okay. Let's, Oh, we're not gonna do much damage to this guy. This guy slash gal. Is that a guy? That's a guy. He's got a beard.
Heading out.
Something very important to know is that the turn doesn't end after you shoot. So you can hide back behind something after you take your turn. It's very important to learn that and reteach yourself that if you're used to XCOM. Took me like playing through halfway. Whoa! Oh my goodness, you can jump through that. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh boy. I'm scared. Crap. Well, that's not good. They're not overwatching. Which is fortunate. So... yeah. Oh, geez, there's 3 of them here.
Moving now.
I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna... I can't even damage your gun enough. Alright. I can't damage you enough. Holy crap, you guys. This is not great. And they have return fire. Crap. Yeah. Fall back. I gotta fall back for this. We don't have very good cover either. I'm hoping this guy jumps down so that we can all, like, go up here. Because that would be ideal. Yeah. This is upsetting. This way?
I'm going.
Go right here. And... oh, this Overwatch provides nothing, too. Might as well. Let's do this. And then put the sniper out in the open. Kite's gonna snipe him. Hey, jump down. Nice. Hey-o! Ooh, that hurt him bad.
Here comes the pain.
Ow!
Let's go then.
I can grenade them too. That really hurts.
My turn.
Alright, Azamor. You took a couple hits.
Steady.
You're You're also bleeding.
I need an angle.
But you're also covering both of them with your reticle. Can you lob a grenade that far? No. That was worth a try. Let's go over here. That'll just straight up one-shot him. Taking out the tree is not the best idea either. There's so much happening right now. Oh, you're gonna overwatch me? I'm gonna overwatch you.
I'll keep my eyes open.
And then I'm gonna go over here. Oh my goodness. This might be bad. I'm pretty sure I can one-shot one of them. I'll basically... Okay, here's the plan. Azamor, heal yourself first. That's important. Stopping the bleeding. And then... fire into both of them. Not doing that much damage at all because I hit their gun. Kite will deal the most damage to this guy. So we're taking advantage of that. Disabling their arm. And hiding behind the truck. And then... Cup of Tea is gonna heroically run in.
Zooming in.
And not finish them both off because I miscalculated. Ow.
Lots more just like that.
How much health do you have? You're fine. Ah, crap. Then run back. And then do a little bit of this. He died.
Get some.
I like how you're just standing out in the open. And you chose to run anyway. You guys are hyper aggressive. I don't like it. Alright.
Aiming.
Finishing him off with Kite. And then... we're gonna jump jet up here. Our heavy hasn't done much. Not much at all. Sorry, Phobos. Azamor's head's crippled. So he's only got one dash in him. This one's probably got a counterattack.
Aiming.
Yep. It's got a counter shot. They have so much armor, dude. Can I have some of this armor, please? I would like it. I'm just gonna break said armor. That's better. That's so much better.
Ready to engage. Target down.
So much better. Okay, we're done. We did it. I was tempted to take out the tree jinx, but that was actually helping the squad. Everybody leveled up from that. Wow. Congrats, everybody. You're level 3. Nice, 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 nice. Asimor lost an eye,
I had
yeah.
always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience.
What happened to those soldiers was disturbing.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
All right. So he gave us a whole bunch of materials. We now have research we can do. And we can also reverse engineer the Bulldog AR-50. Oh, nice. Oh, that makes me happy. Give us a taste for new Jericho weaponry. I believe it's a Gauss assault rifle. And compared to what we normally have, let's look at our equipment here. This does 30 damage, but a burst of 6. So, okay. So it's a smaller burst. It's more ammo efficient, the other rifle. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go with Gauss assault rifles once I can build them. But we're researching them first. On to training. Let's start from the top. Phobos, you have new training. Oh. Phobos, you could be a heavy medic. I didn't see this. I've never gotten this one before. There must be a lot of perks I just never seen, or they added in a patch. Because they patched it like on release day. This morning. A Warcry, which all enemies within 10 tiles have their action points reduced to 2 instead of reduced by 1. That was changed. A lot of these things were rebalanced. Wow, Warcry is really good. Okay, we're gonna raise speed, willpower. Gotta put some ability in here, so let's go with healer. You're gonna be a support unit. That's how it's gonna be, I think, Phobos. But you also have rage burst, so if you stay put and heal teammates, you can just unload your entire magazine into something. That would be fun with a heavy weapon. Cool. Okay, so now we have Kite, the Creeper, quick aim. It's really good. The action point cost of the next shot with a proficient weapon is reduced by 1, and the accuracy is increased by 25%. That wasn't changed at all. But that's a no-brainer to get for a sniper. Speed boost all day for Kite. Return fire, obviously important. For a cup of tea. Gonna do some more speed boosting. I think speed is the most important at the very beginning of the game. Will becomes the second most important, if not the most important, for resource management. Return fire also with Asimor. Asimor, you can cross-class into basically anything else because of these proficiencies that you get as a bonus. Or can unlock. I wouldn't do all of them because you can only cross-class once. And that happens at level 4. I'm stoked for that. Speed boosting. Andreas. Return fire. Speed boosting. Learn about that heavy weapon proficiency too. Oh my goodness, I have gotten suddenly just really hungry, and I think I need to eat something before I continue too much. So I think we're going to take a short break. I wonder if there's something I can just leave this at that's interesting, but I don't know if there is. I know, I'll just back out to the menu. Medics can also kill their patients too. No. Call me potato. What game is that I was playing recently that can actually happen? Somebody kept injuring teammates. What game was that? I can't remember. It's one I played before the Outer Worlds, I think. Anyway, we'll exit the main menu, and I'm gonna take a short, like 10-minute-ish break because I need to eat something like really bad. My body is telling me stop what you're doing. So we'll be right back. Okay. Applesauce. And incoming sourdough with peanut butter. And I'm gonna just chill here for a minute. Because I was feeling myself almost getting shaky. And it's impossible to play a game like that. I thought I ate enough right before the stream, but I was wrong. So a couple more minutes. Gotta eat so I grow big and strong. Okay. Hope you don't mind me eating while we're doing our thing. Because I didn't want to do a full stop thing. That wasn't the plan. Body's like, well, I'm planning now. Gotta get this applesauce. And continue where we left off minutes ago. Why does your body hurt, Potato? Okay, so we don't need to recover much. Our team's still good. Oh wait, do we have enough resources to make another ship? We do. Ooh, make another ship. B team's coming. B team's coming. I can make some more. I can get some more, recruit some more dudes. I'm down. We're gonna explore this. Scavenging site. How about this?
Scan complete.
Scan complete. Okay, I can't read what that says. What's ahead? Mantuit. The Scuphylax of Mantuit has been processing the information recently gathered by the Haven Scouts. I'm assuming this is a Disciples thing. And offers to share some of it with us in exchange for parts for the hallowed machine she is tasked with maintaining. Oh, for repair. Okay, sure. 3 scavenging sites added. Okay. I already found one of them, though. She gave us information on something we already knew. Dag nabbit. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go over here and start another scan. Oh, New Jericho. Learn some more about it. You volunteer for the B team? Oh, to lead the B team, Jinx. You are a veteran after all. Even got captured and recovered in XCOM 2. Well, your first mistake, Potato, was trying to inhale cheese. I can't make everybody a sniper. But, you can be multi-classed with sniper abilities. Which makes things really cool. So, yeah. And besides, we're going to be hiring on some technicians and berserkers. Hopefully. Sooner rather than later. And an infiltrator. Jinx, I could make you an infiltrator. That'd be fun.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
And that one man is a jerk. I keep muting my mic, so you're not hearing me crunch on toast with peanut butter on it. Sourdough. So good. Oh, the Sineadria has materials too. Satellite uplink's got about a day and a half. We got our medical bays. Oh, we need a training facility. I almost forgot. 250. Ouch! The rest of the resources I need to save for the rest of the team.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
Already? Wow. Alright. I see what you're doing, game. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Well, I guess we've got to help out this haven, guys. And we're injured, too. So we need to go back to base first. Everybody needs to recover. We have plenty of time. They're winning. Never mind. Never mind. They're winning. It's fine. If it was red instead of purple, then they would be losing. But no, they... I wonder if we could show up there when it's like 90%. 0 enemy strength. Let's go. Let's jump in there right at the end and see if we can actually reap the rewards from it. That would be cheap, but I'm going to take advantage of it anyway. So these are kind of like terror sites in XCOM, but they have a lot of kind of variety in their objectives. It's either protect structures or fight a boss or fight a boss and save the civilians at the same time. But instead of like making the civilians disappear when you find them, you actually gain control of them and you have to take them to the extraction. So like a VIP target, but all of them. Kill all enemies. Okay. Let's see where said enemies are. Cup of tea. Scouting.
I'm here. Moving.
Phobos.
Enemy
Scouting. Ah. Found you. They're over here.
Here.
Wow, they're all clustered. Man, I wish I had a grenade that I could throw that far.
What's our plan?
Oh, we totally can too. Hold on a gosh dang second.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's get down there, Azamor. Who needs ankles?
Pushing on.
You have 6 will points. I'm gonna get you right up there. And you're gonna lob a grenade. Into all 3 of them. 2 of them went stealth, though. That other one survived just fine. Crap, man. Cup of tea! I kind of want to overwatch you, too. I'm going to do that. Overwatch as well! And then Kite is not in a good spot to hit them. Crud.
Ready to engage.
Well, dag gummit! There's a building in the way. Who else has moves?
Moving out.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, let's see if Phobos can take out the building. Yay! Nice! Phobos destroying the terrain for everybody else.
Preparing to fire.
Now we can see it. Hello. How's it going?
Target missed.
Come on over. I can hear you. They're gonna take a shot at me, huh? Oh, they didn't.
Nice.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, you're so dead. Why didn't they shoot at me? Oh, both of this one's arms are broken. This guy got destroyed. I don't have to do anything. This guy's bleeding at 60. Technically, yeah, this guy will die 6 times next turn. Doesn't have enough blood in his body. So.
On my way.
That one ain't a problem no more. I'm just gonna keep doing this thing. Hoping that no, just a pillar. Or just the front of the building. Because they're right over there. Cup of tea, I'm gonna rush you ahead. That's interesting. Anyway.
Gotta keep on
We're gonna
pushing.
move right up here.
Targets in sight.
Hello. Oh, it prevented it. Oh, okay, anyway. So, the torso, if you see on the lower right-hand side, it says it removes the ability to use Pain Chameleon if I completely disable the torso, which I can do at this range. So it won't be able to stealth anymore when I hit it. So now it's just standing there like an idiot, waiting to die.
Enemy down.
GG. Cup of tea. And this one's panicking now. He's like, oh no, my team. Bye. Mission over. Wait, no, there's still some surviving. Oh. Where would they be, though?
I'll be right with you.
I didn't realize that. Well, if we have time to, like, mess around and stuff, let's loot these bodies.
Repositioning.
That's just a regular AR. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Wrecking ball. No, we should do kind of a fun. I'm not ready for Phobos to have a nickname yet, because Phobos is gonna switch up to possibly be multi-classed for healing, which will change the character dynamic completely for his class. So we'll see what happens there. Hey, what's up, Mumbles? Welcome to the stream. I'll make sure to loot as many containers as possible because we get this cool stuff. This cool stuff here. And I don't have to take it with me. It'll actually give it to us at the end of the mission, I'm pretty sure. There was a container down here, too, I want to get. Double checking to make sure.
Right there.
Gonna get that will boost. And the container. Ankles. Nice, nice. Ooh, Marduk's Fist. That's a melee hammer. Those are fun. I'm kind of worried, since I haven't seen the last enemy yet.
Loud and clear.
I'm kind of concerned. Would they be on this building here? Why don't we fly on over? Phobos, get a good view of the battlefield. There's a crate over here too. Hello, anyone home? He just got his will points back. Where the heck are they? What is this nonsense? The last building's over here. Hello? I hear them. I heard them. Alright, more ammunition for Disciples' weaponry. I'm kind of wondering if it's inside this building. That's kind of what it sounded like. Ah! There he is. What's up, buddy? Why are you doing all by your crabby lonesome?
What's our move?
I can totally hit you from here, too. Oh, I could take out your gun from here, too. No gun! And you're bleeding, too. Nice. And then we hide. So we got that container. What other ones do we have left? Was there one in here? No? No? And no. I think we got all the containers. That I can see anyway. So all we got is one guy left.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Yeah, for some reason the chat likes to censor XCOM. I don't know why that's a bad word. It's funny. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Not go into full visibility, but also set Overwatch in case it decides to wander over. Uh-oh. Ow! Ah, he's got a grenade launcher still. Okay. Didn't even have to move. Didn't even have to move. Here we go. Kite just wins. Nice. No levels this time, but we did pretty good. I took full advantage of that reward that we were going to get for such little risk. The stuff we got. We got a Disciple's helmet out of the deal too. Look what we got. Just for showing up. We essentially just won for showing up. The first initiation. A mysterious being known as the Apostle of the Once-Born, a servant of the Exalted, has passed by our base, leaving the following message. What is the nature of a human being? Can we change? Is the fault in our souls, where it may never be reached, or is it in these broken bodies of ours? Perhaps the Phoenix Project can be a vessel of change. It is not up to this humble apostle to make such a decision, but I wish you well. May your actions please the Keeper of the Threshold. He may seek you out when you have shown your worth. Looks like we've started working our way up the hierarchy of the disciples. They like us. Ooh, a nest. Pandora nests are fun. I appreciate that it's showing where it is, too. Okay. We've got a good amount of resources. Man, building a manticore takes so long. It's gonna be worth it, though.
This new Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about. It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really, but has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
It's a worrying possibility.
It is,
oh.
Isn't it? Sometimes I miss the days when such questions were just science fiction. But I guess sooner or later the future arrives, and then you have to deal with it.
I made New Jericho mad.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity. This is not a threat, but a statement.
Sure sound like a threat.
There is still time to look to reason, not superstition, for solutions. To seek answers in human will, instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
Yeah. Okay. New Jericho has a pretty hardcore stance at the beginning. We need to heal our team. What am I doing? Okay, so we could research the Disciples of Anu assault helmet. It doesn't have as much armor as ours, I believe, but it has a higher perception bonus. So seeing sneaky units is a lot easier. That's what perception does. And I think it's viewing distance too. Keep waiting. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at how fast that healing was. Can tell my my second medical bay was finished because of how fast that was this time. So much faster, dude. Yeah, so we'll go here. Explore some more. Echoes of the Fall. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix Project facility. The facility was part of the Phoenix Project short-lived astronautics program, which ended with the disastrous Phoenix 2 mission to the moon. The site was converted into a storage bunker in 1992 and appears to have remained untouched since some point in the early 2000s. Ooh. Oh! All available resources have been recovered. Despite its history, this place really is little more than a warehouse now. So once we're able to, we have a chance to hire on some soldiers. I'm really excited when we start doing that. Hello, farming simulator guy. Welcome. Hippos would stop the aliens in Africa. It's a virus that travels through the air. Like you see this this red here. This is the mist where the virus is transported. Hippos can't fight the air, sadly. But they would if they could. I'm certain of that. But sadly, we would be fighting hippo hybrids if they weren't exterminated already. Scavenging site. Ooh! We got a new scanner. And our first available recruit, Richie Alvarez. He's an assault. We have just enough to recruit him. Well, I think Jinx. It was Jinx. I have you guys written down. It was Jinx and then Nicholas, and then Potato, on the roster. So far. Take care, Azamor. Hope you have a good rest of your day. So Jinx, I think we're gonna start you off as an assault. Oh, right, because our ship didn't have full... Oh, that's right! Ooh, you can use the Disciples helmet, too. Extra awareness. Okay. Jinx, what's your color? Purple? The new Jericho armor looks really cool too. Wow, that's almost blinding. Stick to just purple. Or purple and red. Unless you have a preference. Go with, let's go with this one. Yeah. I didn't even look at the training. Whoa. Okay. Willpower and perception range. 30% bonus damage dealt and minus 20% accuracy. Wow. Okay. That'll do it. I don't have a full loadout because we need to make some more grenades. There we go. And... wait, what? Oh, they take time to make? I guess. 5 hours. Wow. I didn't realize. That's what I get for not having multiple bases.
Research complete.
Arthron Autopsy. Early mutations of this creature type are associated with the first mist incursion in 2029. The vast populations that were compelled to walk zombie-like into the sea under the influence of the mist have been merged somehow with sea creature DNA to create these Frankenstein monsters. Now we are seeing increasing numbers of Arthrons on land. The hypothesis is that land-based gestation structures and breeding Arthrons under cover of new mist outbreak. The latest Arthron mutations have little humanity left in them, and they are considerably more dangerous to civilian populations. The longer-term danger is that we can expect their evolution to continue at a rapid pace. Bro, we got a grenade launcher available to be made now. Now we gotta manufacture those too? I can't even afford it. Looks like we gotta harvest some more materials. What's that scavenging site? It doesn't even say, like, how many materials I get from the scavenging site. Like, sometimes I wonder if it's just better that I go to these spots out here. Because I would benefit more.
Scan complete.
Oh, we gotta scan again anyway. Explore. Do it. Ooh, Sanhedrin hiring spot too. Obviously can't hire that one. That's... huh. Interesting. That's assault too. I think they all kind of start at the same tech level. Can trade food for materials. So we're gonna do that. A lot. Until we have enough. And then we're gonna go over here and start a scan. And then save. It's a roll of the dice, Nicholas. I'm gonna go with whatever your... basically whatever your character can be the best at. Because if I start if I start asking people to choose a class 2, that ends up being an extremely unbalanced game for me. Meaning that a lot of people die. So that's why I usually just go with names and colors now than all the extra stuff. Because even some of the XCOM 2 stuff was a struggle because people were particular on some of their choices. If it was XCOM 2 or the first one, I don't remember. It was tough, is what it was. I think there was some optimizations done with this game too. Oh. Let's have our food and materials be about even. There we go. What next? What next? What next? Should we go to the exploration site? Yeah, let's do that. It's right there. As Nelsar and I like to say, it's just right there. Our operatives have reached Randolph Symes III's private retreat. We may be able to find some additional information that will help us decipher his notes and make sense of his activities. However, our scans indicate enemy presence in the area. Starting the mission. And I'm gonna add another med kit to Jinx. Just because it might be necessary. Let's do it. Sourdough's so good. Here we go. We already see some baddies here.
I'm ready.
So let's see. They've got pincer arms and grenade arms.
Receiving loud and clear.
I don't like that. Are you assaults ready to go crazy? Dashing is overpowered. Oh, wait a minute. There's a third.
Channel open.
We're gonna be aggressive. That's what we're gonna do. And then...
Ready for action.
So where's that one? Over here? I'm gonna start sending Jinx.
Sprinting.
Since Jinx is the newbie, newbie goes up and gets the objective. And Phobos, you're gonna be the meat shield. Because that's what heavies do. Hopefully this pans out. Hopefully. Flying by the seat of my pants here. Are we close enough to actually kill them with our assault rifles? We might be. If I'm using up just dashes, I can do 2 shots. Yeah. Yeah, he's just straight up dead. I didn't need reinforcements. I was rolling up on these crabmen, ready to just wreck their entire life. And it just took one of you. It's better to over-prepare, guys. You know this. That was dumb. Oh, man. Okay, so he's in visual range. So all I'm gonna do with you... Here's another cool thing. Recovery takes all of your action points, but using dash requires no action points. So you can dash 2 times and then use recover.
Just a moment.
So I'm going to do that. Dash to get in a position, and then recover.
Need a moment.
Just like that.
Moving.
And then here, kite's gonna be the eye in the sky, I guess.
I'm going.
That was OP. Yeah. Standard issue is medkits for everyone, Phobos. And once you get that medic perk, you're going to have, you know, at least 3 on you at all times. I think he's scared. That one's scared of me. Scared of us. Here we go. Jinx grabbing the info. We can... It also doesn't cost an action to get the objective. So now I've got to secure the retreat.
Gotta keep on pushing.
By doing some more dashing. Oh. There's a Triton back here. Hello, Triton. I can see him all the way back there. Alright. This one's just gonna rush ahead. And then... Andreas. We'll do a little... Can I actually see him from here? Yeah. Huh. Alright. Overwatch this way too. This music is definitely reminiscent of the classic XCOM. It's got that burp, 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 burp. And that's like a non-stop soundtrack in the first original XCOM game. XCOM UFO Defense.
Running.
Over here. Pretty sure we've come close to just about taking out everyone already. So... I could have sworn this used to cost 2 action points. But maybe I was wrong. I was probably wrong. Again, Phobos, putting you out in the open. You're the meat shield. The tank without wheels. And turn. Ah! No, you're in my building! I like how he's... Whoops. I like how we saw him before he saw us. Hey-o! Missed. Maybe they're scripted to go inside the building after I raid it. This is gonna be fun. Hey, Commander, what's this? Oh. I didn't see the third guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Engaging.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Hey, Andreas.
For action.
You might not live forever.
What's our plan?
I might be able to get a support unit in there too. Yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're good.
Heading out. Targeting.
The crabmen don't have armor yet. So. Yeah, he's dead.
Here.
And if I can damage their will enough. Torso? Oh, they have regeneration. Head's bleeding. Oh. What was that? Torso. Oh, that one's got pain chameleon. There we go. Both disabled. And then... Wait, that one doesn't even have a gun. That one's got a shotgun, though. Can I get him from here?
What's our move?
That'd be kind of great. Ah! Let's see if we can kill him. Come on, kite! Nope. Didn't even... Only made a hole in the window. Oh, lame. So it probably would have hit it. Let's try still. Let's do a quick aim. Quick aim reduces... Oh, yeah, reduces pistol back down to 0. Ooh, disabled his head too.
Steel on target.
Oh, yeah, he's dead next turn.
Confirming.
Yeah, he's done. Wow. Wow.
Enemy down.
I'm overestimating for how much damage we need to do here. Yeah, that one's panicking now. So we can go out here. Got the info we needed. Jinx is ready to go. That one's panicking.
Dashing.
There we go. He's dead. And that one's like, oh no! Oh, they have a pistol. I thought they were unarmed. Don't you paralyze me! Oh. That's what happens when you get all the assaults with return fire into a room. Quick and clean. Azamor got a level. Good work, team. Our operatives have retrieved a big batch of documents from the Symes retreat. These should allow us to better understand what Symes was doing and what he discovered. Analyze documents. Ooh! We have identified 3 key sites that Symes singled out as particularly relevant to his research into the history of the Phoenix Project and previous outbreaks of unusual diseases. It is imperative that we send operatives to investigate these sites as soon as the strategic situation allows.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus, and if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
I was trying to eat quietly. Toast is like the worst thing to eat during a stream. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Oh. Destroy a Pandoran colony. I can't recall fabrication plants like the more you have, the faster you build stuff. And that's a high material risk if I decided to try it. We're gonna get some food production going. Because now that I see like it being a valuable thing for trade, but also valuable for the soldiers we're going to be accumulating, I think it's a smart move. Do we have another manticore yet? 6 days to go for a manticore. Okay, we got time for one more mission, and then I'm going to call the stream for the day. So many things to discover. Exploration site. Growth spurt. At the site of what used to be a lake, our operatives discover an unsettling sight. The entire surface of the water is overgrown with a thick layer of what happens to be dry, flaky skin. In the middle of the lake is a large orifice which pumps out a sticky greenish liquid that has formed a small river. A Synedrian science team led by Dr. Amanda Barlow has set up a camp nearby, and she says, I've never seen anything like it. And while I'm all in favor of life and science and all that, my personal inclination is to nuke the site from orbit, if only we had nukes and spaceships. Let's see. Let's contribute to the research. We got more research out of the deal. She says, I guess we keep studying this, whatever it is. Oh, research for us. Not tech. My bad. Maybe we'll figure out what it does, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the Pandora virus. It's just insane. Who knows? Anyway, I'll make sure all the data we retrieved was shared with the Phoenix Project. Ooh. Azamor, last mission, got a level up. So here's where it gets fun. You can choose a secondary class, but right now we're only limited to what we start with default, which is Heavy, Sniper, and Assault. But I'm going to wait until we become more friendly with the Synedrian, or New Jericho, or the Disciples of Anu, because then you can start getting cool multi-classes. But we're going to start with just a little distribution of points for Azamor there. Back to the Geoscape to look. Oh! Got a Triton autopsy. We can make shotguns now. Early versions of this mutation were identified on video streams in 2027 and seen in greater numbers during the second mist of 2040. The current specimens have evolved to the extent that they are intelligent enough to use human equipment. In addition to human-like arms, they have secondary appendages with varied and specialized functions. Other body parts also reveal extraordinary variations and adaptations. We're seeing increasing numbers of these creatures, often deployed alongside Arthrons. Given their more land-based adaptation, we can infer that they are being gestated in land-based structures within the bounds of the new mist outbreak. So it shows the genetic origins. 22% human. The function, sufficient intelligence to use a variety of human weapons in sniper and assault roles, plus various stealth capabilities. They have offensive mutations, good night vision and perception. Primary arms are dexterous enough for using rifles and handguns. Secondary arms with close combat capability, paralyzing and piercing. They have defensive mutations. They're extra mobile. And their thick skin provides less protection than the Arthron's chitin plating. Yeah. So, a little squishier, but a little more versatile. What kind of food? Potato? It wasn't potatoes, was it? Maps of the Earth. The Anagnostes of Nerika, formerly a professor of geography at a major university of the Old World, offers to share information with our operatives in exchange for resources for his sacred studies. Exchange! The world is changing rapidly. The Anagnostes? Ah, man. These words. I'm struggling. And the understanding of the new shape is taking on will be essential in the survival and evolution of humanity. An evolution that the Phoenix Project can be a part of if it chooses to. 3 havens added for the Disciples of Anu and 3 scavenging locations. That's a disciple soldier. I think that's what that is. Yeah, can't recruit him yet though. 900 food. Yeah, that's a lot of food. Now I remember why. Chicken. I'm gonna tell Kite on you, Potato. Manufacturing. Do you want the Mercy shotgun? Probably. We'll outfit somebody with a shotgun. The Hell Cannon. We do need a Goliath grenade launcher too. Can trade food for materials. Our food's running a little scarce. Or tech for materials. A little bit of tech. A little bit of food. Boom. Got the materials. Now we'll make ourselves a grenade launcher. Man, look at how expensive the magazines are for this thing. Wow. So that's darn near 300 materials to have a functioning Goliath. Wow. Don't know how I feel about that. Save again. I should have a mission here somewhere.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
I want to see if this is a winning battle this time. Our operatives report that there's some kind of firefight going on in an old factory with lots of small rocket ordnance going off. Let's investigate. As it turns out, there is no firefight. It's an old fireworks factory. Something has disturbed the warehouse and all the stock is exploding. After waiting for the show to end, our operatives move in and salvage what's left. Nice. I'm gonna kind of come down this way. Okay, they are still winning. I'm gonna take advantage again. And just pop in right at the end of the fight. Fireworm autopsy is complete. We get 100 bonus materials. You guys remember the fireworm? We killed an infestation.
Scan complete.
I need to start area scans pronto. I'm gonna do that next. No! And then go here. Because it's gonna be right at the end of the fight. Right at the end. Oh yeah. So again, the enemy strength is 0. Defending strength is 3. We have civilians to save this time. We can do this. If there's a Scylla involved, which is a boss, might have some good use for you, Phobos. That's a lot of food. What did it say? 500? 600? It's a ton of food, dude. I think it's more in trade than like a supply cost. That's what it seems like more to me. Like giving the Haven a bunch of resources in order to recruit that member. Because the Havens have a lot of civilians in them. Speaking of, it's a civilian. I don't see any enemies. So, material crates. Ooh, a sword. I can't use that though.
Moving.
Don't worry, civilian. I'm here to save you. Oh man, is the exit grid on the other side? Wait, where's the exit grid? Oh, it's right here. Because you have to move the civilians yourself.
Comms online.
Cup of tea.
Be right there.
Go this way. Spotted some enemies. Aha.
Yes. What's our move?
Okay, so Kite can't see them at all. Gonna go over here. and try to overwatch them to death. Same deal here. Reticle's not bad. I'm just hoping that they don't go into that building because they probably are. They're probably going to. If I were to guess. Phobos, hop onto the roof.
Loud and clear.
Get a bird's eye view of the situation. Yes, there's swords in this game, Andreas. Oh wow, there's 4 of them. Oh, there's one on this rooftop too. This might be bad for you, Phobos. But I'm a save scum it if it does go horribly bad. Don't you worry. In fact, I'll get out of the line of sight of everybody else for now. It's probably the smarter move. Alright, civilian. This way. Run and jump. Like your life depends on it. Parkour! Parkour out of here. There we go. I wish it would auto-extract them. It's like the only thing I wish about this. Where am I? So I'm hoping it doesn't drop down and start attacking. So I'm gonna overwatch from here. And then we're gonna overwatch from here.
Fighting Overwatch.
Boom! Uh-oh. Ah, right in the crack. That was a civilian, it's fine. Oh, that drops a will of your dudes, too. I don't like that. Because they're all in this building, too. Ha! Oh, come on. That's some bullcrap. I had Overwatch and everything. I should have seen that guy. You guys saw me playing that. Ow. Alright. It didn't go horribly yet, so, you know, that's good.
I can do it.
Can I kill him? Sup? I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Azamor, you gotta live. You gotta live, bud. Kite's got the worst spot, too. I'm not good with placing snipers, I've started to notice. Not at all. Wait. I can see through the glass. Oh! Quick aim, here we go.
Aiming.
Yeah. That's what's up. Nice. Way to go, Jinx. Oh, that's... Look at this civilian. He's spread eagle. He's alright. He's fine, guys. Look, he's fine. He's fine. He's going full pretzel. On the maybe he just fell down the stairs wrong. He broke his neck, but he's fine. Look, his eyes are open. He's fine. I think I saw him breathing. He's doing okay.
Let's go.
Hey, dude. Remember when you shot me with a grenade? Phobos is having none of it. I think that was your first kill, Phobos. Or no. You did kill the worms. There was that. Andreas is on recovery duty. Ha ha ha, duty.
Right there.
Gotta go get this guy. This guy's gonna leave it all behind. And this one too. Okay. And I think that's it. Nope, we got one more move. We can do... I think we can get a win.
Gotta keep on pushing.
I can do 2 rushes with... Nope, just kidding. I thought I could do 2. Recover! I can't even count. So I wonder what that one's gonna do. Oh, I knew it! Good thing you got heavy armor. Otherwise that would have hurt. Where's all the loot containers, guys? Civilians, tell me where your loot is! That's the most important thing to do in this situation, right? Loot! Oh, right. I can't open it. Okay. Oh, that's broken too! Oh, that's so broken, because you recover will when you access these. Oh, that's so broken. If you know where they are, you can just keep running to them. 5 more will points. Wow. Okay, well that's... I think that's all the containers. So...
Crunch time.
And that Arthron is... Dundies? Yep. That's it. Mission complete. GG, squad. No deaths yet. But don't hold your breath. Phobos is the only one that got injured. You took those grenades like a champ. We'll throw that out there. Okay. And only 1 civilian death. It was an unfortunate stair climbing accident. Hello, Jules. Wow. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm actually ending it pretty soon. For future streams, if you're interested, and I'm going to let everybody know now, is it's every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific. So, and that's every single week unless something happens. And you can follow my Twitter, and join the Discord and follow the Facebook, whichever one you feel like anyway. And those will notify you when I go live if you don't have like the bell icon selected or anything on this, which I also suggest. All right, we recovered 4 swords.
Blessed are those who seek transformation. But to seek alone is not enough. Neither is to speak. For these were the ways of the false gods of old, who drowned in the flood that Anu commanded. To be initiated further into the sacred teachings of the Exalted, you must show that you will act on behalf of humanity. Not merely the humanity that was, but the humanity that will be.
Mutations, woo!
There are some who still cling to the sins of the old world. Even now they are consumed by greed, thinking that if they hoard enough, they will survive the coming changes. These brigands have attacked many of our havens, and those of others also. Let the judgment of the dead god fall upon them.
Whoa. We'll think about it.
Very well. But do not think about it for too long. Judgment approaches.
Everybody wants a sword. Alright. Research. We can reverse engineer it so we can make more if we need to. That's pretty low on the importance list. So far so good, people. This this is going a lot more swimmingly than the first campaign. It has to do with knowing what I'm doing too, and knowing what resources I need to manage. One more thing I want to do before we go. Because you get to see, like, the area scans that you've done. This one's going to cover basically all of the south side of Africa. So next we should probably go up here. Start a scan. No, not scavenge. Start a scan. Go back to base. And then we'll rest. Oops. I wasn't right. Rest. And there we go. Cool. And that's it for the stream. If you guys are interested, yeah, the Discord link is in the description. We're fairly active over there. And if you're looking to be recruited into the team, I added Jinx to the team, but Nicholas and Potato, of course, you're on the list for the next stream. For those that are interested, though, pop into the Discord and say hello, for one, but also if you're interested in being a part of the team. Tell me your color scheme, which is primary and secondary, and yeah, then we'll get you on the roster to become a part of the team if you feel like it. Let's see. Support me on Patreon, selfless plug time. And also there's merch on the shelf down below this live stream. You can get a Wasteland Advisor t-shirt with the new Caedo Genesis little Vault Boy dude. I liked how those shirts turned out. Did it a while ago, but yeah, I like the one I have quite a bit. So all of that is in the spirit of supporting the channel because I am full time. I'm quite reliant on ad revenue, even though that fluctuates way too much. And also supporters like the patrons, which are incredible people. And there's benefits of joining that too, if you feel like it. the monthly updates that include my face. Anywho, next Tuesday, 2 p.m. Pacific is when we're going to be streaming this again, or finish off the Outer Worlds. Maybe. Because this is going to be a long game. We'll see where it goes. But thank you so much for coming to hang out on the stream. I really enjoyed it. And hope to see you guys next time and see you hanging out around the Discord. Take care of yourselves.